Hey all, happy Sunday. So we're going to start talking about Joshua. So I thought we would start with where we first see Joshua. So let's jump into Exodus 17:9. I think where God first introduces us to a character talks so much about their purpose and their calling and what they do for him. And I think that's really true with Joshua. So I'm going to start us off in Exodus 17:9. And Moses said unto Joshua, choose us out men and go out fight with Amalek. Tomorrow I will stand on top of the hill with the rod of God in mine hand. So our introduction to Joshua is right away. It isn't like, hey, Moses meets this guy Joshua, or hey, we meet this guy Joshua praying, right? It's Moses calling on Joshua to go into battle. And that speaks so much to who we'll come to learn about who Joshua is. He's a call to action. He's God's action man, right? He's Moses's wingman, but God's action man as he's called into battle, as we're introduced to him. He's the man who makes movements. He's a man who serves the Lord. And so Joshua did as Moses had said to him and fought with Amalek, and Moses and Aaron and Hur went on top of the hill. So he's also an independent worker. He serves not only God, but Moses faithfully. Moses is his best friend and his Lord. And here Moses walks away from him after giving him a task. So not only do we learn right away that Joshua is a man of action, but also he's someone who can be trusted to continue with the task even when one walks away. If we call to the idea of Moses' brother Aaron, right? When Moses walked away, Aaron erred in his task with the calf and leading the people astray. We don't see that with Joshua here. And it came to pass when Moses held up his hand that Israel prevailed, and when he let down his hand, Amalek prevailed. But Moses' hands were heavy, and they took a stone and put it under him, and he sat thereon, and Aaron and Hur stayed up his hands, the one on the one side and the other on the other side, and his hands were steady until the going down of the sun. So also we learn that while Moses is praying and they're raising up his hands and they're lifting it up, time is going by. So we learn that Joshua is a man of endurance, of patience. Not only does he take action, not only can he be trusted, can he be accountable, but he also knows how to endure in a task and be patient in that task. And Joshua, excuse me, and Joshua discomfited Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword, and he sees the task through. So we're introduced right away to Joshua as a man of action, who can be trusted, who is accountable, who is patient, who has endurance, and who also has follow-through, who gets the task done. And the Lord said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book, and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua, for I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under the heaven. And so God has Moses rehearse the words into Joshua's ears, showing that he's also dependable. He's an active listener. He's good as a friend. He's good as a documentarian, a historian. He's good and faithful through all of his tasks. And Moses built an altar and called the name of it Jehovah Nissi. The Lord is my banner. For he said, because the Lord has sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. So right in the very beginning, as God brings us in to meet Joshua, we learn so much about him and how God uses him in his task. He's a man who, when the task needs to be done, God calls him up. He's a man who can be dependable, who sometimes God will walk away and Joshua will stay on the task. We'll find in the Bible that's actually a rare trait. He's a man who is faithful and can endure in patience, and will see through that the task will be done. So much to say in the introduction into Joshua here in Exodus 17:9, and I'm so excited to join this journey getting to know him with you in the coming weeks. All right, happy Sunday, chatting at Cheesman with Joshua in battle. Happy Sunday, chatting at Cheesman.